Good job, bro. Right on, fellas. Good job, blue team.
Yeah, boy! Number one!
Good job. Fatal! Fucking love it. Good job, everybody. Good job, everybody.
Excuse me. Sorry, pardon me. As you can see that it got taken out pretty damn quick. Got a rocket right to the net. So we got some video from Supergame there. That's what you guys are watching, Supergame Oregon. That NW paint cover. So thank you very much, Instagram and Facebook, for letting us share that video. And then we got hashtag Not Me Raleigh out there too, doing some videoing and working. When he gets back on here, we talk to him about. Well, hello, Beans. How are you? Thanks for joining us. I think you guys are going to be able to see some of the great parkour that this freaking psycho. Hey. All right. Good evening, Miss Weber. We had the pleasure of Lisa and Roger and Robbie and George and everybody was over, and Will was over as well.
And Melissa, we had a Catan weekend. Woo!
A nice couple games of Catan going on. It was nice. Yeah, that's a decent looking tank. There's a couple people that have tanks there, but that's a decent one. Raleigh here, and speak of the man, hashtag Not Me Raleigh, coming to us from Oregon. Where was that video? When was that video taken? Spoils of War or?
A majority of the videos I got of the tanks were actually today, because where I was yesterday, I didn't see any of them. So a lot of those were from today. They were helping Red Side push Blue just dominated this day today. So I don't know if that tank was shot out earlier or not, but I thought it'd be a cool video to come through. And yeah, I was hiding behind the trees because there was actually a live tank coming around the other side, and that was the second of the two tanks. So I was just thinking, get some video for Dill and don't get shot by the tank gunner. But yeah,
keep the lens clean. Keep the lens clean. Yeah, I mean, hey, I heard something good. I hear tanks, so that tells me the weather was great this year.
The weather was very great this year. I don't know how many of you guys ever played Supergame in Oregon, but for the past several years, it has been like really cloudy and lots of rain. The past 2 years have been mud bowls. Literally, you can step into mud and like lose your shoes. It was that thick. There was a little bit of rain from Friday to Saturday night, if I'm not mistaken. But if you went back over to the field, you could see no hints of rain, no hints of mud, only in certain areas. And yeah, it was just a beautiful weekend to have a great paintball event.
Yeah, Greg Bussieri, the owner out there of the orchard and the paintball park there, he's been sending me. Oh, well, there goes Beans. He's been sending me pictures and stuff, trying to tease me about getting out there. But I saw you got some new equipment, got a new field built out there, and yeah, he did shore up some ground coverage that would let the water go through a little easier.
Oh yeah, right. Miss you guys too, Lisa. Yeah, he had I guess a bunch of hazelnut shells laid down everywhere, and it really worked. Yeah, that was just you can see it all over the place. He put on like all the main roads and stuff where a lot of foot traffic would have been, and as you can see, there's grooves and everything from people walking in it, but nobody got stuck. There's no mud, and like I said, I mean, this is today, and it was nice, bright, and sunny. So,
cool.
You can ask for more for a paintball game like this. And so,
look at that one. That one's got actual tracks.
At this point, I walked up to the tank, and then they were just kind of getting out, and asked the guys if you'd do a quick photo of the guys in the tank. I forgot who the tank belonged to, but yeah, thanks for letting me get the photo shoot there.
Yeah, cool stuff. So that's something that I mean, hey, that's something we're gonna have to look forward to in Michigan here when Supergame comes around. So there's Living Legends as well. So there's tank registration if you guys want to get your tank registered and everything through for Legends and Supergame and all those games. Yeah, see, this is the red team. Boom, boom, boom.
My photo shoot. Thank you for letting me do this photo shoot.
As everyone can hear, that's Mama Frog in the background talking smack, playing Catan Universe.
Mr. Raleigh.
Hey, miss you more.
Yeah, we will see you. We will see you Supergame Michigan, correct?
I should be there. That'll probably be due to the scheduling. That'll probably be my only trip out there. But yeah, Supergame Michigan, I should be out there.
I mean, we're at opposite ends of the country almost. I mean, it's it's acceptable not to make it all to the same damn games.
Right. And not only that, it's just like with Bartle putting like so many more games out there, it's a conflict of months and weekends and stuff. So yeah, but I'll be out there in Michigan for Supergame. Yeah.
All right. Cool. Yeah. So Beans is now on top of the refrigerator. I think she's trying to get into the buns, hon. She's tearing the bag open to the homemade buns Mama Frog's making now. Yeah, crazy fucking cat. Zach, what's happening, man? How we doing?
Yes.
Yeah, I love the format of Supergame. It's nice because you've got Spoils of War, which is the fun. Well, I enjoy the shit out of that. That's great.
Oh yeah, that's a fun game.
And then you got Saturday, you got a couple different things going on, and then Sunday's just domination, just outright, just battle. So she's getting into those buns, isn't she? Look at her tearing the bag open. Oh my God, what a shit. Oh yeah, Will, I was doing pretty good until I woke up. I laid down for a little bit.
I woke up. I'm sorry, that just sounded so wrong.
I am sore as hell. This weather is not helping, and my attitude's showing a little bit for it. So sorry, guys. I'm a little tight, and I'm a little
short.
My temper is definitely not not what it usually is. It's ready to go.
But that's only with me, so you
Yeah,
should just
well,
be
I got to deal with
apologizing
you
to me.
anyways. Yeah, sign up for Red for Supergame Michigan. Sign up for Red for Living Legends. We got a bunch of different stuff. Red.
Dead.
Will just got his butt kicked 2-10. Yeah, hey, there you go. Yeah, we got to play a couple of games of Catan today with Lisa and Roger as well. It was nice. Good times. Definitely good times for such a crappy day. Holy cow. They've got some good. I love the vending area always at Supergame in Oregon because it's just the way it's laid out. It's laid out like a whole, just a festival.
Right.
And they seem to always. They have a lot of vendors. Was it pretty packed again this year?
You know what? It wasn't as many vendors as the previous years, but there was still a good amount of vendors and stuff like that, and they all had some good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. I love the air truck too. It's an old they have these guys that see, look at the vending areas.
You know what? I totally forgot to take pictures of the air truck. Oh, yeah. I forgot they did have that old school I forgot what year it was, but that old school van or whatever it is.
Yeah, Grumman Olson, just this monstrosity looking, almost fucking armored car looking thing, and it's full of air compressors. It's freaking impressive as all hell. Definitely. And they kick the air out too. Every time I've been there, I've never had a problem with the air. The mud, yes, but never the air. What well, I saw you got a bunch of selfies with people. I saw some selfies on
Facebook. I did miss a couple of selfie opportunities. Todd from Behind the Bunker was there.
All right.
And then and I we see him all the time, but I forgot to get a photo with Wolf.
Oh,
so yeah, he was out there too. And then
cool.
Yeah, there's some other.
We saw you got some with Brian. You got this one with Brian here. And,
actually, I got that right before the ceremony. The ceremony started, so so it wasn't too hectic of a time. So before that.
How many people do you think were there?
How many people do you think were there?
I want to say at least 1,000. There was a lot of people on the field at one point.
A lot of people on the field. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. It'll be interesting.
It'll be interesting. I'll say that.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to find out what the numbers actually were, but hopefully it wasn't down from last year. Hopefully it was at least as good, especially with the weather being great this year.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Oh damn.
What's that?
Ouch.
Oh.
Sorry. All right. So what else? What else got happening out there? I mean, you ran into Marie and Byron. I saw that as well. The Health Survivors owner. They were out there.
I saw Steve Solo. I don't know if you guys know him, but Steve Solo was out there.
Frosty.
Frosty. There you go. Forgot he has a nickname. You guys know by his nickname. And just a whole bunch of nice people from the Northwest, Pacific Northwest. You guys saw the picture of Chubbs, Ryan Sexton's boy. Yeah, or little man child, whatever you want to call him. I swear, at one point in my lifetime, I was taller than that kid. Yeah, we got
that. Don't Rabikoff stole my brownie. Fucking
oh yeah,
fiber up here somewhere.
Yeah, I got that too. I got that. I still got that. Yeah.
You look at him there, and
oh my God! How old is he now? 20?
No, he's in his teens. He's his teens.
I think he's how old he is. But he's that tall.
16, 17, maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
Probably 16. 16 would sound right.
16 safe.
Either way, he's still freakishly tall. So it's just It's weird.
Not used to that shit.
Yeah. Shows our age when we start seeing these kids.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is, so he comes up and sees me. I was hanging out with Tim Furble, the Planet Eclipse tech, and then everybody's they're looking at him. I'm like, "Hey, Chubbs, what's up, Chubbs?" It's like, and everybody's looking at me. He's like, "Is that Ryan Sexton's kid?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's Chubbs." Wait, he was like this tall when I saw him last, and I'm like, "No, he's grown up a bit." Yeah. So everybody's having a good time.
Fucking lazy killer. Look at him.
Yeah, he's gonna cause some trouble. He's definitely gonna cause some trouble.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
deal. I'm glad he's still involved and having fun. So obviously you saw Ryan there, and who else came with him? Did John?
I didn't see Ryan.
Oh no shit.
Because I think Ryan's doing something. I forgot what he's doing, but they dropped him off, and then I texted Ryan and said, "Hey Ryan, I'm at Super Games. If I heard Sheldon's going to come down, have him text me if he needs anything, or have him text me come see me." And then we got together with the chat, and that's where he just came through and visited. And that's it. Yeah. So that was cool. Yeah, got to hang out with him for a while. I haven't seen him since maybe a couple of years ago, maybe or so. But yeah, he's that much taller now.
Yeah, we ran into Ryan at Black Hawk Down. Chubbs wasn't with him, I don't think.
No, we didn't see him.
Nerd was with Trey, so that was
cool.
That was pretty cool seeing him. So we got a little bit.
That guy is crazy too. I like Nerd.
It's a good group of people out that way. Definitely, you got Avid and ASE. The events that they promote. That's some good times. You're gonna have a good time. You go to one of their games. There's a couple of them that's son of a gun. I'm all set. Thanks. There's a couple of them that conflict with a couple other things that we got going on too, but they're literally at the other end of the country almost, so it doesn't really,
Yeah,
we just like to do both sometimes.
It's kind of hard.
Everybody, pardon my cost. Woo.
Yeah, well, it's kind of hard to try to get to all these games. I mean, you got great producers who are just making a great product. It's kind of hard to, go to every single one of them and, help your friends out, help your buddies out, or, help support them because there's such good games everywhere, I mean, AC, they're doing their thing. Brian Barnold, he's got two different things. He got the CPX Legends games, and then he's got the Super Games over here, and, and then there's Hano's doing his thing. So it's just, there's a ton of games out there. You just got to figure out what you want to do, how you want to do it, and who you want to do it with. And
you definitely have a lot of choices. And all the games are different, and all the fields are different. So, so why, if you can, check out your local field. You're going to have your favorite. Go to your favorite field, definitely. But don't be afraid to travel. Don't be afraid.
The music in the that midnight party music.
Oh yeah, did they?
Party in the Woods?
Raleigh probably didn't know. Did they do a party, a rave in the forest this year? Did you hear anything about that?
Fuck.
I'm frozen. Damn it. Huh. Am I coming through or am I totally froze? Oh, Raleigh is frozen. I'm good. Okay, here we go. Great. I don't know. Sorry, Raleigh. They usually have a rave off in the woods. As you guys can, I don't know if you guys know this, but this background right here is the hazelnut orchard that is located at. It's freaking gorgeous, man. It's it's a beautiful, beautiful venue. Well, hopefully we get Raleigh back on. Hopefully that's not the end of our conversation with me.
Vehicle.
But don't leave hazelnuts in your vehicle, because if you leave them in your vehicle, the mice are going to eat them.
It's all they ate in my vehicle. Inside, yeah,
they ate the wires. Everybody knows. You guys already know about the other stuff. But the van lives. It runs still. It's doing good. We're slowly but surely moving back into Hell Survivors. Well, Pickney's Rails to Trails Campground. Speaking of which, like, share all the stream and everything, everybody. And if you're looking for a campsite for Hell Survivors, Living Legends, check out camprtt.com. All right. Get yourself a spot now. There's some spots open for Legends. There's a little less opened up for Monster Game, but all their freaking events they have going on this year, or just to get away if you're local or not that far away and you want to camp out in a rustic campground with hot showers, come join on us. All right. But yeah, definitely check out your campsites. If you guys are going to camp for any of the big games coming out here to Hell Survivors paintball field, check on the website and get yourself some reservations and taken care of and stuff. Let's see. So Super Game looked like it was a lot of fun. Looked like Raleigh had fun. Raleigh got some good video. Thank you for doing that. Hashtag not me, Raleigh.
Got to meet some awesome people.
He's got to meet some awesome people. We'll look forward to seeing him here for Supergame Michigan. So you guys see that QR code, scan that, get yourself registered. You also have Supergame Maryland. I think you got Maryland, then Michigan, if I'm not mistaken. So there's all kinds of fun stuff going on. Look at this, June 2025. Boom, boom, boom. Henny. Love fucking Henny. Whitey too. But Henny, Jesus Christ. Smack talker from, yeah, he's, I love listening to him. I love it. So there you go. Yeah, that's your Supergame Maryland commanders. So pick a team, join them, have some fun. All right. No matter what, we're all out there trying to have some fun. Let's see what else. It's pouring out right now. I can just hear it going like crazy. I've got a heating pad on my back. The propane heater's going. It sucks. I got one of the woodworking projects are done. Yes. One of the woodworking projects are ready for paint, I should say. So it's not completed, but it is ready for paint. We
could have had it painted today, but it was so fucking cold.
I mean, if you guys follow me on Facebook, you've seen me whining about my fucking back. Anyways, I heard it doing something stupid that I should have been more careful with, but anyways, not so much fun. Not so much fun at all. But I had some friends show up and help me out this weekend and got some things done that we weren't sure if I was going to be able to get done or just, let me heal up a little bit better before I had to pick stuff up and put stuff down. So thankfully I had some friends show up and help me out big time. Thank you to them. Cutting lawn, weed whipping, that kind of stupid stuff. I mean, there's a lot of lawn here. There's still some more lawn that needs to be done, but hey, it's I think it's more than half. So I'm beggars can't be choosers. That's great. But I still do have a couple projects. I got 2 more projects to get taken care of before the event. I think I've got 12 sleeps, as Mama calls it, before people start really getting here and worrying about stuff. So I don't think I'll have that much of a problem with that. I look forward to hopefully everything works out good for everybody and we have some fun with these props that I've put together. I've seen some of the mission sets already for Living Legends. Crazy. So it's keeping it fun, keeping it different. Christy likes radder. Okay. Christy likes writing up those missions and stuff, so they're turning out good. We've got a good mechanics for everybody that's going to be here for Living Legends, so it should be a good one for us and everybody else. You should all have some goddamn fun. God damn it. And yeah, so register up today. Red or blue? I know John Lee from Mad Frog Militia is commanding the red team.
Red or blue, we want to see you at
Living Legends.
Woo!
God. Yeah, she's not the marketer here. Anyways, yeah, there we go. John Lee is the Red Legion commander. He's the Hermes Legion. Boom, boom, boom. It's going to be nice. This Legends is going to have some things brought back from the past. You're going to have Legion battles going on. We've got a cool commanders battle for Friday night. Nova Rocket Wars. I think you'll get some more information about that. It's all going to come out. Nova's sponsoring it, giving us some launchers and
can you use your
have
own
some
launchers?
fun. No, it's Nova's supplying the launchers.
Okay.
So it's going to be a 5 versus 5, best 2 out of 3 game for that, and it's should be interesting to watch and some fun. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm very much so looking forward to Living Legends being here. We got Monster Game coming up. Join Frankenstein, Team Green. We got Supergame Michigan coming up here.
It's just on AIM.
What's that, honey?
He's supplying them. It's just on AIM.
He's supplying the launchers.
Right. So then everything's equal. So it's strictly just
AIM. Well, yeah. So everything is, the launchers are turned down too, because I mean, some people are gonna probably get shot. I mean, it's not like their intent, but it's gonna happen no matter what. Oh, bummer. I guess I'm hearing from sources behind the Wizard of Oz screen. No, I guess Raleigh's computer crashed. So wah. At least he's working on trying to come back in. So hopefully we see him again.
We love Riley.
Yeah, Raleigh's a good guy. Raleigh's one of our West Coast players that were brought in by basically Ryan Sexton, Michael Maldonado, Tavo, who else? Michael's kids, all of them came all in on the team. Basically, they were looking for a team at the time, and Ryan said, "Well, hey, here's these guys," and we fit in. We don't see everybody all the time because they're on the West Coast, but when we get together, we have some fun. Family's family. It's good times. Definitely good times. Let's see what else we could talk about. Campsites and getting your reservations in. I talked about pardon my dust, why I'm so crabby. The weather sucks. Talk about that again. I think if I'm not mistaken, the blue team won Supergame Oregon. All right. So there you go. Aaron, what videos do you have? Do you have videos of Supergame that you can run? I mean, go for that if you want to go for that.
Does anybody who was there?
Here we go. So this is the castle. This is in the DMZ area. I think this is the NW. Yeah, this is the NW paint cover stuff. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram. But this is one of the castles you need to take over actually for Spoils at War. When you play the Spoils of War game, it's one of the bases you need to take over. So Spoils of War is awesome because you take over the base, you control the base for so long, they throw beads at you, you get the beads, and then after it's all over, you get to turn in the beads. And then if you're using a mechanical, you get more. If you get a pump, you get 2 sets of beads as well. And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, this is the okay. So this is the Renegades. The Renegades are starting in the castle with both teams going at them from both sides. So the Renegade is the yellow team. They're all wearing yellow armbands. All right. So they're starting out in the castle for final battle, I think, is what this is. And then they let go. They've got both the red team and the blue team freaking shooting away at them right now.
Yeah.
Welcome back, sir.
Thank you.
So yeah, so this is it's just a man. It's just so much. It's such a meat grinder. It's a fun game. I like the Spoils of War. I really do.
Yeah.
Looking at that smoke grenade, like here the guy goes. He's got another one going. What the heck are those?
I don't know what brand smoke grenades they are, but during final battle, they actually had a ceasefire and they made an announcement to stop throwing the grenades.
Yeah.
Something happened to where they wanted no more grenades on the field.
Yeah, they probably couldn't see anymore for safety or whatever.
Probably.
I know that's one thing Brian's pretty big on. When it starts getting stupid, he's real fast to shut it down just to make sure everybody's all right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but you look at that, it's like a can. So that's interesting. If anybody knows what kind of smoke grenade that is, let us know. Or is that guy making his own at home? Because if he is, hey, we might want to talk.
Yeah. I'm assuming this is final battle, so they put all the renegades in the middle, and then just let them fight it out.
Yeah. So
and
yeah.
then, when they get shot, after they get shot, they get off the field. And then depending on where the battle was at the time, they would join that opposite team or whatever.
Cool. Yeah, I'm very curious as to what type of grenade that is. So yeah, so this is the tracked tank. This one's pretty cool.
Right.
Wonder if it was like an Argo or something body or something like that. Seeing the nets hanging like that's a little different to me. Yeah, so cool stuff. Definitely cool stuff. And man, I'm jealous. It looks like you guys had the perfect fucking weather too.
Yeah, like I said, the weather was
that's Shrek's tank, right? That's Shrek's tank.
I'm not sure. I can't remember if that's Shrek's tank or not. Yeah.
Yes. And it was a blue Smurf paint this year, not pink lemonade.
Yes. Blue Smurf paint. Yeah, everything was blue. It was very gooey too. It was like
Hi,
yeah, it
Katie.
wasn't runny or anything. It was like pretty thick, you know. And
Really?
when it got on you, it got on you. Yeah.
The guy's got a freaking shotgun there. All right.
These guys are crazy. There's a couple of guys in there with ninja swords. You'll see them walking out. Yeah. But yeah, everybody had look at that blue on that wall. Yeah.
Yeah, just look at the blue. Just look at look at that.
Yeah.
Because that's usually a gray color. It's not. Look at how blue everything is. Oh my god.
It's really thick. Yeah.
I'm blue.
Yeah, the blue. Abudi, abada, abudi, abada,
No, I didn't
believe
sound like that
abada.
at all, did I?
I
It
don't know.
sounded like that in my head.
Yeah.
It
I don't
sounds
know.
so stupid.
But yeah, look at that paint cover. Holy cow! I saw some pictures of Shannon. She said she used the Smurf filter. Her face was just, you could tell where the mask stopped and the body started. You could just see the perfect paint. Just yeah.
Oh, yeah. Right there, the guy has a ninja sword. Look, ninja sword.
Yeah.
So,
And he was carrying a jug of paint too. I don't understand.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't think he played with his gun. He just he carried that loader, and like when he ran out, came back, filled it up, and went back out there. He was just screaming at people, "Who needs ammo? Who needs ammo?" He was actually in the castle too, or the little fort in the middle. Castle, yeah,
All
castle.
Right. I mean, you can't say you weren't hit. I mean, that blue marks you, dude. Holy shit!
No, yeah, it's.
I wonder how it cleaned. How did it clean off compared to the pink stuff? Remember the pink lemonade from like Avid and stuff? I mean, it was like we were fucking stained, dude.
Everybody complains about it, but if you wash your jersey right away and then don't leave it in your bag or whatever, it should clean off pretty well.
I'm talking about my hands, Raleigh. My fucking hands were pink.
It washed off fine. I put my hand up against the wall and stuff like that. It felt really gooey though. It felt like kind of pine tar-ish, like what they use with baseball bats and stuff. It kind of felt like that maybe. Try to wash it off, but it washed off. But I mean, like you put your hand on the wall and then you take it off, and it's like, ugh, this stuff is, it's not gonna come off, but it came off. It's cool.
That's some cool paint. It's better than the sparkle vanilla flavored, right?
I don't know. It's just Reggie probably don't want to hear it, but yeah, I don't know. It's kind of
Reggie's deathly against the sparkle glitter paint, but Barno produces it. Prestige Paint produces a glitter ball. Matter of fact, I think some of it can be found at Lone Wolf Paintball right now, lonewolfpaintball.com.
Interesting.
There's a drop for them. But damn, dude, it looks like it really does. It looks like it was so much fun. I mean, we're trying to make sure we make it out there next year. It's just a matter of what's going on. You know what I mean? I got to find enough. I got to find enough stuff to do. I got to find enough stuff to do on the West Coast that's going to make me a little bit of money, because I know the West Coast is going to be twice as much as what other places are. And to be honest, I have less fear of traveling in Canada with the bus than I do in California.
Yeah,
I just see them. I just see them looking at me. I just see them looking at me like, oh, let's fuck with this guy.
Right. Yeah. California or coming out to the West Coast, it's one of those things. It's like you could do it, you can't do it. It's not going to matter. I mean, you'll have fun if you did it, and you're not going to miss too much if you don't do it. But yeah, it's just, if you can get out to this game, come on out. It's a good game. But there's, like I said, Bartle's producing a whole bunch of games, and if any of the other
West Coast
like this one,
West Coast, we've got Hollywood Legends at Hollywood Sports Park on the West Coast, and then we've got SC Village Dead Legends, which is the one I'm going to try to make it to. So, like you said.
Yeah, there's plenty of games to be had out here. So, you got to just pick and choose and see which one's going to be good. I'm excited for the Hollywood Legends one coming up next month, because I've never been to that park, even though it's in California, but it's in Southern California and I'm in Northern California. So it'll be my first time checking it out. And Should be exciting. But the kick about this particular game, it's a Friday/Saturday game, not your normal Saturday/Sunday game. And I had to
Yeah,
when I read that, I
I
had
don't
to double
understand.
check to make sure.
I don't
Yeah.
understand that. But I guess that's the way games are there. Is, they've got
I don't
Sundays
know
and different.
necessarily if that's the way the game is over there. There might have been something to do with the. I don't want to dig too much into it, but let's say scheduling might have been the reason why that's the way it is. But I'm looking forward to it. I will be playing for Callista. I think she's one of the commanders of that game. So yeah, can't wait.
It should be some fun. Well, aren't the commanders Callista and Zoe?
Yes, and I think I'm not sure who reached out first or whatever, but yeah, I think Callista. Yeah, I'm going to be playing for Callista. Yep.
Okay. That's good. Good. Yeah, I'm not going to make it to that one. I wish I could. As far as I know right now, we're not going to make it to that one. So, so the SC Village one
put on over there too. So yeah, I bet you can get out to those games. I mean, you guys are what Legends later on this month, in a couple of weeks, and
yeah, looking forward to it. Starting to get ramped up here. Trying to make sure the campground's all set and ready to go for all the campers. I know they've been doing some stuff on the field, but I know they're not doing anything on the field this weekend because they're out there with you. You ran into them. So you're out there with them.
Doesn't mean shit's not getting done.
No, it means shit's not getting done. I mean, people were out there playing airsoft today in this crap. And it's been, I'm going to go back to my list here to the second thing from the top. The weather sucks. Okay. The weather sucks. It's just sucked all day. But there were players out there playing and having a good old time. So Sundays are usually airsoft days at Hell Survivors. Saturday and Sunday are paintball days. Airsoft up here is not like it is when I go down to Desi's field. When I'm down at Battlefield Orlando at Desi's field, man, Saturday and Sunday they got a heavy airsoft. I mean, they got a good airsoft following there. I've got some respect for that. It's nice to see that. But I think it's because of Zach, like, one of the refs there and Desi's brother and all that shit, playing and having fun doing it there makes other people want to do it. So,
you know what? I really don't know how big the airsoft following is in California. I don't necessarily look into it or anything, so I can't tell you whether or not it's big or whatever, but yeah, I would check it out. But yeah, it's people for me though.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like people are having fun doing it.
Yeah,
people are having fun. It's not my thing. You're gonna have to splatter me because you just hit me with a bunch of BBs, and I'm just gonna be like, huh? It's like, did I get hit or was that something fucking stinging me? What's going on?
I can see hardcore paintball players getting hit with 20 BBs and not feel a single thing, and next thing you know, they get to find the parking lot. I hit you 20 times. Like, where? Because I didn't feel it. So.
But hey, whatever. Do your thing. Have your fun. There's profit to be made in both.
Yeah.
Anyways. Yeah. So this is a good video. Thanks for letting us use it there. Check him out on Facebook and Instagram. NW Paint Cover. Yep. Good video. That blue paint. Oh my God, Smurf City, man. Smurf City. So what's the next game you're going to be playing, Raleigh?
It should be next month, the Hollywood Legends game.
Okay, so you're going to go play Hollywood Legends for Callista. That's right. Okay, that's in June. That's
in June, right? Next month.
Yeah, that's my. I'm going to piss my wife off. That's my birthday weekend, by the way. She always says "fuck me" on my birthday weekend. But you know how many pins are around here from Disney World that say "Happy Birthday, Shelley"?
Because I
celebrate. You know how many of them?
Whenever we do anything, go there because that's the only time I get to celebrate it.
Yeah, whatever. Jeez, whatever. December, baby. My birthday's December 23rd, by the way.
Shut the fuck
up. Anyways, okay, so Hollywood Legends, cool. You're playing for Callista. What else? Anything else? You got anything else planned after that?
That, and then I think I'm gonna take off July. August is Supergame, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, Supergame up here.
Uh,
Supergame up here, so that'll be fun.
Take off for September. I'm not going to do nothing, and then October, first weekend in October, what I've been doing the past 7-8 years, I'll be in Avid, doing the brand presented by ASC Action Center Events. Ryan, his group.
What weekend is that? Do you know what weekend
That's usually the first complete weekend. So if I'm not mistaken, it should be like October 4th, 5th, or 6th, whatever it is in October.
I think it's. I don't know if it's the same. I think it's either the same weekend of Endless Legends out in Maryland, or it's the weekend before or after or something like that. So it
is. So it's going to be a weekend of the 4th and 5th, which is the Saturday, Sunday. October 4th and 5th. Yeah. Okay. So that's where I'll be. And maybe some other guys will follow or so. Yeah.
I wish, because we're going to be traveling across the country, but I think that's before we're going to start traveling. Because I think Endless Legends is like the weekend after, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So we'll be in Maryland and then take off from Maryland to Texas. From Texas, we'll jump off to California, and then we'll turn back around from California, go back to Texas for a little bit. Go to Supergame in Florida, and then go from Supergame in Florida back to Texas to check in. And then
Speaking of Supergame Florida, did anybody go to that game?
Oh, we were there. I was there. I mean, I was there.
I heard a lot of good reviews from people talking. Like, we went to Supergame Florida, so I hopefully the Supergame Oregon is pretty good too.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Supergame Florida is a lot of fun. I mean, we're limited more than we are in Oregon, a lot more. There's not as much space. It's not as big of a field. There's not as much camping, but it's so much fun. It's been a blast. Desi and Jen and them down there put together a good field, keep it running nice. Yeah. Desi's got it really good with the players. He keeps those kids, those swamp monkeys moving and stuff. So it's a lot of fun being down there. Other than that, no, there was nobody else from the Frogs that came down. I did see a bunch of other people, we saw Gabriel, we saw all those people,
Right.
So that was nice.
Cool.
Yeah. So, okay. Well, so good deal. Let's see. I'm going back over my list, and let's start talking about Together Tomorrow 3. Oh yeah, that's right. Hold on a minute. Okay. I've just been reminded here. Hell's Mercs, the Mercs from Hell Survivors, and Byron and the owner, they came down for Supergame Florida. That's right. I totally forgot about that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I got a little bug in my ear telling me no. Yeah, so the Hell's Mercs came down and stuff like that. So there were Michigan. Michigan was represented well.
Okay, cool.
But so let's talk about Together Tomorrow 3. So we are still looking for donations, boys and girls. If you have a service or some product or anything that you guys would like to donate and send our way for the silent auction, that would be great. With the silent auction, we raise a lot of money for our charity event here. And all that money is going to suicide awareness. Some of it goes to the call line. Some of it goes to some other stuff there within the suicide awareness charities. But we are definitely happy to have Q106 with us again. So we'll have a radio set up here while we're here. We should have the dunk tank again. I'm going to try to do my best to make sure we have that again. I know people paid a lot of money to dunk myself and Marie. Well, they were really dunking Mary from HR. They weren't dunking Marie. I should have told you to call her Mary. Damn, Reg. I'm sorry. I should have told you to call her Mary. So for the longest time, I kept screwing up and calling her Mary and not Marie. So she would get all pissed off at me. And I can't help it. You know how many Marys we know? I mean, they all sound like goddamn different.
The funny thing on that one is I forgot how to pronounce her name. So I did the hey you, how you doing type of thing. So it's like, hey, I know it's you. And we took the photos and I was thinking, was it Mary or Marie or that's always through my head every time I see them. But yeah, so that was just a little funny thing.
Yeah, fun stuff. So yeah, so you'll see them again shortly enough. It was nice with Supergame. So Supergame in Maryland used to be in October, correct? Well,
Super
okay.
Game.
It used to be no.
No, I thought it was in a hotter month.
Yeah,
Super
it
Game
wasn't.
in
It wasn't
New
in
York.
October. I'm sorry. 114 degrees with humidity. Okay.
Yes.
Twice when we were there. I mean, the air conditioner was putting off so much water. It was freaking ridiculous.
Yes.
It was ridiculous. So
And that's
now
what
he's
kept me
able.
from going.
Yeah, now he's able to swap the dates, the locations around a little bit within the better weather. So when you're going to Maryland to play Super Game, you're not going to be dying in 114 degree weather. You're just not. It's not going to happen. You know. Yeah. So get your tanks registered. As I see this tank come up again. I wish there was a way to keep that little private chat below the screen, but anyways, that's just me.
Oh yeah.
Talking about stupid stuff on Restream. For some reason, I can't. Once again, this episode, I can't get the chat to work. So we're relying on Aaron putting up whatever's worthwhile. So if you guys didn't make it up, it's because Aaron doesn't think you're worthwhile, and he didn't your comment. It's all Aaron's fault. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, no. See, I got this little stupid circular curly Q. No one has commented. Yeah, I know. Probably nobody's watching us, right? I mean, you've got a lot better things to do than to listen to me. Listen to me try to overtalk everybody. That's what it is. That's where we're at now. So yeah, I don't know. What else we got, Raleigh? What else you got? What else you got going on? You got anything else going on, man?
Nothing much at this time. Just those games coming up next month, and hopefully I'll try to sneak another one in there. But yeah, just the Living Legends Hollywood game, and then the Super Game in August.
Hey, so Dill's asking if you see that picture behind you. Dill wants you to take that picture with you.
Yeah.
You leave, okay.
Huh?
He wants you to
Take a picture.
Yeah, you got to take that picture with you. He wants it. He wants you to bring it to him at for.
I'll try.
No.
I'll see what I can do.
Aaron made the comment in the little private side chat here about he's just checking out Raleigh's hotel art. So yeah. I mean, I'll tell you what, when we were in Maryland, that hotel room that we got that one night, holy shit, that was so nice. That was just too fucking hot, man. It was just too fucking hot. 114 degrees, 100% humidity, no freaking way. But thankfully now it's not like that.
It was like cold on the West Coast. Or I thought it was cold on the East Coast.
Yeah.
And I never knew weather would be like that.
It's different though. It's totally different. I mean, so I'm in Florida and it's 80 degrees. I'm sweating my ass off. I'm in Texas, it's 80 degrees. I'm not sweating as much. The moisture level, the dryness and stuff is totally different. I mean, I'll tell you what, 7 Points, Texas, where Barno's, where OX Park's new location is at, the weather's fucking great. The area reminds me so much of Michigan. You know, there's not all the plants and everything, all the wildlife, or not wildlife, but all the plants, because there's some shit.
Foliage.
The foliage. There you go. Thank you, honey.
Mm-hmm.
What game is he planning to have out there?
We're doing Bones and Ashes out there. So we already did our first Bones and Ashes out there. So, and it was pretty good. I mean, the players in the area, everybody seemed to have pretty positive thoughts on it. Because they don't have those type of scenario games there. They've got scenario games, but they're the same, you know, the same promoters and stuff. So they like something new being brought in. And I'll tell you what, it's a night and day difference. The previous owners were, I mean, they had other things they were doing. You know, I'm not dogging them or anything. They had other things they were doing, and the field kind of got forgotten about. Barno and Joe and everybody, OX Parks, are not gonna get tired of it. You know, they know what's going on. It was kind of funny. The first day that as soon as the paperwork was signed, the very next morning I walk into the old pro shop that's there, and it's fucking Emex across the countertop. So they got a whole new rental fleet out there. So if you guys get a chance, if you're out in Texas, 7 Points, Texas, check out OX Parks, 7 Points. All right, Outdoor Extreme Parks, 7 Points, formerly What's Up Paintball. It's a good time. Definitely some fun. We got Bunny and Spyro out there running the field for them, doing a job. We know, because we know they've got a passion for paintball. So it's nice seeing them run it and getting that going. Oh, Aaron, I have no idea about that. So, Raleigh, what do you think? EMF 200?
There were a couple of them out there, actually. I'm not a MagFed guy or MagFed person, so I can't give you hey, it was the coolest thing on Earth, or it's just the same as the other one. From what I know, a lot of people do like the upgrade, and there was a couple of people who actually bought a couple there.
I think,
like I said,
I think the Hell's game here. There was just a
there
was just a MagFed game here at Hell's, and I think a couple of them were purchased as well.
Right. Yeah, there was on Friday they had the MagFed game, and I guess a lot of people enjoyed it. They played with it and stuff. So hey, I guess to them, yeah.
Yeah, they had a 2-day event here. It wasn't a huge event. It was the first time it was here, but it was a MagFed event. Hell Under Siege at Hell Survivors paintball field. So it was a decent little turnout. We were just getting back from being gone for the winter, so I was running around like a total idiot. I didn't get to enjoy the game at all.
Even though you shouldn't have been running around.
Yeah, the little I could move around, because my back's been out since Texas.
Man, mind you, we have campers.
Wow. Yeah, so I had campers here. So thankfully things have been going pretty good. We had some work to do, got it done.
Thank you, George.
Yeah, George and Will, and thanks for hanging out, Lisa and Roger and Roberto. Yeah, we played some Catan today. We played some Catan yesterday. I got one of the games built. That's going to be kind of at a player's party for Living Legends. That'll be kind of nice. But yeah, no, we got a couple other props that I'm hoping to get finished up here real soon, here the next couple days, and have some cool stuff. What is happening, sir? So yeah, I've got some plans to get a couple little projects done. So hopefully it doesn't. I don't want to. My back's not going to let me work outside in this shit. I'll tell you that, which sucks.
You just have to get healthy and then push through after you're healthy.
Yeah. That's it. I've got to watch it. I've got to watch what I do. I've just got to keep myself mellow.
He has a hard time doing that.
I can't sit still. You know that, Raleigh. I don't sit still.
No, I hear you.
I'm not that person. So to just chill, I mean, I'm a little thankful that when I have to take some of the meds when I'm hurting, they put me out. I'm just mellow, mushroom, and I just go to bed. Because I'd be just utterly bored. I'm watching,
pissy.
Yeah, or pissy. I start getting grumpy. But I'll be sitting here and I'm like trying, I want to do stuff. I'm watching everybody do something, and it's like, no, I can't. No, Oh, hey, I can pick up the drill. I can drive a screw in. All right, cool. But after the fucking 80th screw, I'm like, why the fuck did I do that?
You're a dumb.
I have a game that I just did some work on that I drilled over 130 half-inch holes in a piece of wood.
I saw that. Was that little level game with the little ping pong ball in the middle or something?
No, that's a totally different one. I don't know what games are going to make it here for Legends. I'm hoping that they ship. I'd love to see the crate puzzle here. I'd love to fuck with some people here with that damn puzzle, because that was a fun one to build. And it's not light. It's just not. So I'd love to see the crate puzzle shipped up here. I'd love to see the marble maze, which is exactly it. That's that one you're talking about where you're, it's a golf ball and you're balancing it. And then the slide puzzle. The slide puzzle, I think, turned out awesome, man. For that, these are all games that I put together for Endless Legends, boys and girls. And it was they turned out pretty cool. They turned out real cool. So hopefully we'll have some of that stuff here so people can check out the games. I know we're going to have the cheese wall, is kind of what we're calling it. That game, well, it was used for the Commander's Battle for Bones and Ashes. The game that, like on Survivor, they had that snake that went up and you had to take a board with a marble on it and make the board. So I built two of those.
Yeah, I've seen those.
I built two of those, 4 foot by 8 foot tall So those will be here. Hopefully people will dig those. Got a couple little adjustments I'm making to them because I don't like how there's a way to cheat, and I'm taking that away now.
Okay, we have to make it bigger, badder, radder.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh man. So let's see. What else? So back to Together Tomorrow 3, boys and girls, September 20th. If you can join us, come on out for a nice open play day of paintball. We definitely need the donations. I'm all over the place on the board here. Sorry, but join us. Send us some products, some services, whatever you got. Send it our way, and let's get you guys going. Okay. Man, look at that background, Raleigh. Just fucking hazelnut orchard. Imagine this now.
The first time I've been to the Oregon Super Game, this was probably like the best Super Game. With the weather just being the way it was.
There we go. How old's that picture? Is that a new picture? Or is that's an old picture, isn't it?
That's got to be an old picture.
Because I think he cleared. Oh wow, that's a 2018 photo.
I'll tell you what, that is an old picture because a lot of those trees are gone.
Well,
there was a lot more wind.
Yeah, you have this big center area here, which is some camping and stuff in the trees here, and then you've got that space just in front of it where I don't think there's any trees left there anymore.
No, all those trees are gone. It's, 2018. Oh, what Dill said, yeah, 2018.
Man, 2018. I don't know. The one year we Dill went with us across country, and we had a blast. I can't tell you. I mean, that to me, that's my West Coast boys. The West Coast teams don't really come over to the East Coast.
They're fucking losers.
So it's the best time for me to see everybody. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's hard as fuck to get sunny anywhere this side of the country. I mean, he's going from Colorado to California, and that seems like what he's doing. But yeah. So I mean, it's great to go out there. The road trip out there is half of it. You know.
Oh yeah. Anytime you road trip with people, it's always something else, you know. You just don't know what happens, and you know, conversations go haywire, or they're like nice conversations, and yeah, it's fun.
37 hours is the fastest we've ever made it. From Detroit to Supergame. 37 hours.
Yeah.
We had 7 people in the car, and we swapped drivers out and just went for it. But hey, there you go again, everybody. Together Tomorrow 3. Please join us on the 20th. Let's have some fun at Hell Survivors. All right, you'll see some more stuff coming up about that. Shelly, I hate to ask, but do you got anything you'd like to throw in?
I love and miss you, Raleigh.
I love and miss you more.
And everybody else, just fuck off. Okay, bye.
All right, so words from the wise, everybody can hear.
You heard that. You all heard that. The wise.
It's
whoop, whoop, whoop.
It looks like it's at least sunny out there, huh, Raleigh? You got the curtains pulled tight so that
there's still some sun outside, so yeah, I'm probably gonna.
What time is it?
Up. It's only 6 o'clock. 6.
It's dark as fuck. It's pouring out. It's 9 o'clock at night. I got my sunglasses, half a pack of cigarettes, and
So stupid.
yeah, hit it. Oh, sorry. Yeah. If you don't know what that reference was to, fuck you. You're too young. Anyways, I guess with that being said, I have got nothing else to say except good evening from everyone. Aaron, are you all set, Aaron? You got anything
Does anybody have anything they want to talk about? You know, send us your suggestions, send us your photos.
If you guys would like to come on the show,
flyers.
if you'd like to come on the show and talk about an event, or just have us share your flyer, send us a message. We'll get you on the show, and we'll talk about your event and all that stuff. I gotta say again, thanks for getting the media. So NW Paint Cover from Facebook and Instagram, thanks for letting us share your video. And Raleigh, thanks a lot, man.
Yeah, not a problem.
Being our West Coast guy, you pulled it off. You pulled it off real well. You gave us some footage there.
About
we could
time
show
you
off.
went to a game.
Yeah, okay.
You showed off some good footage. It's definitely a fun game. If you guys
made us look good too, I heard.
Yeah, if you guys can do a Super Game Series event, one of the games for Super Game, please try it out. It's a different format of game, different big game style. No props. It's just all straight up missions and good times. Good night, girls. Go to bed. Anyways, yeah. So with that being said, I guess thanks for listening. You had a lot better things to do than to listen to us. So go back to watching I don't know, Murder She Wrote or whatever it is you guys are into now. You little kids are into now.
You little kids.
Yeah, everybody enjoy themselves. Riley, it was so good to see you again. Thanks for joining us and putting up with us harassing you about photos and video.
No worries. It's my pleasure. I just hope I got the stuff you guys wanted to see and got enough content so we can make a memory or two.
You got some good stuff. Being in that castle there at that one point, I know it's not any fun because I've been in there. I've been in there with the camera, and I've been in there trying not to get shot shooting them. So I know that was definitely a fun spot to be at the time. But with that all being said, everybody join us for Living Legends. Come on out. Living Legends, Hell Survivors. If you haven't registered yet, register now. There's the guy you need to register for, Hermes Legion. Get yourself a campsite if you're coming down. And other than that, I guess, bye, Mom.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Take care.
Love you, appreciate you all.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Good job, bro. Right on, fellas. Good job, blue team.
Yeah, boy! Number one! Woo!
Good job. Fatal. Fucking love it. Good job, everybody. Good job, everybody.